Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode, Coffee with Coach. Hope you're out doing well, got the mind in the right place. If not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So it's been a good minute since I put out some good stuff. So I wanted to share with you guys what something that I've been listening to, something I heard that just really got my attention and wanted to share with you guys. So going through the normal routine, listening to the things I listen to. One of the guys I listen to, his name is Bedros Keuilian. It's Keulian, I think. He's got some pretty good content out there. It's not for everyone, but it's definitely for me. So whenever I get a chance, I'll click on one of his videos and hear what he has to say. And one of the things that he shared was a Tony Soprano quote, which was, remember when is the lowest form of conversation two people can have. And he was talking about this clip in the Sopranos episode. And so I went to YouTube and clicked on it, and because I wanted to go back and hear it, and see, it's been a long time. And so it was good stuff. As these guys, all the gangsters at the table, whatever, and they're having dinner or whatever, drinks, and they're telling stories. Remember when? And the other guy's like, oh yeah, remember when? And the other guy's like, remember when? And it kind of just went around the table. And then Tony Soprano, looks all pissed and gets up and says what he said. He says, remember when is the lowest form of conversation two people can have. And then he gets up and he walks away. And that's pretty deep stuff, right? That's pretty deep stuff, because a lot of people have these old, war stories. Remember when I was a high school quarterback and I threw this touchdown, and remember back in high school I scored this basket in basketball. Remember when you come around and get around people and they're telling stories of like how they used to be in shape, or how they used to work out, or how they used to do whatever it is that they do or did. It's the lowest form of conversation a person can have, because there's nothing new. There's no new growth, no new experiences, you're not excelling in anything new in your life. So what do? You go back to these old stories from 20 years ago or however many years ago, and you share those instead, because that's all you have to share. You don't have anything new to share, so you just share these old things. And this stuff is, I get questioned a lot, like how am I able to just keep training jiu-jitsu? I just got done with my 3-mile run, and I'm trying to knock this video out, and then I'm about to go train some jiu-jitsu. I don't have to go train. It's just I want to go train. I need to keep my skills sharp. I need to stick. It's a lot of great benefits health-wise and everything else. I want to learn. Every round is a new opportunity to learn something from a mistake or something that I do get at, whatever. So it's easy for me, because this quote from Tony Soprano, even though I just recently heard it on this podcast, or reminded of it. It's part of the reason why I do the things that I do. Like, I don't want to be a has-been. I don't. I've been around too many people like that, with all the old war stories of whatever they used to do. And I don't want to be that individual that shares, that's all I have to share. Do I have some old war stories from back in the day? Yeah, absolutely. But I got a lot of new ones. I got a lot of things that I do now, things that I share, things that I'm growing and learning today than just what I did 20, 30 years ago, So it's a big motivating thing for me, because I never want to be a has-been. As a jiu-jitsu coach, right? I'm in front of the class. I'm the head instructor. I'm the leader of the class. I can't get out of shape. It's a bad look for me if I get out of shape. I can't gain 20, 30 pounds of unwanted pounds because I'm just being lazy and have, poor, food choices, and I'm not taking care of myself. That's not a good example. It's not a good look. I don't want to feel that way. So I have to make sure that I take care of myself. I want to be in shape, stay fit. So like even days like I don't want to run, I have to go run. I have to go work out. I have to do these things on these scheduled days that I'm supposed to do it because, again, I don't want to fall off track. I don't want to fall like into that cycle of like, yeah, I used to run, back in the day. I used to lift weights back in the day. I still lift weights. I've been lifting weights since high school. It's 30 years of lifting weights, 30 years of running, 20 something years of jiu-jitsu. I learned how to eat healthier through wrestling because we had to cut weight. So you just couldn't eat whatever. You had to be careful of what you ate because you had to make weight each week for wrestling. So that kind of got me on track with learning how to, make better food choices, stuff like that. So that's like 30 years of doing that. I don't want to stop eating healthy because if I do, diabetes, health problems, other things, high blood pressure, whatever. So it's like I don't want to do those things. So it's always like in the back of my mind, like I don't want to be that individual that's remember when, or I used to. Horrible. And then when I heard this quote, I'm like, man, this stuff needs to get out because I think there's a lot of people out there that really want to make a change, get to a better version of themselves, and they're just not doing it. And all they have to go on is remember when, back in the day. So it's May 8th. So where are you at like so far this year with maybe what you said in January, after the new year hit, what you're going to change, what you're going to do, who you're going to be, what you're going to have money wise, financially wise, credit wise, whatever. Are you closer to those things or are you further away from those things? So you don't want to be like, remember when I set this goal back 5 months ago and then like you haven't done anything with it. Like, it's a good eye opener. It's Monday. It's a good start to the week. It's a great time. Anytime is a great time to make a change. Anytime is a great time to just get back to doing things and finding new reasons to, to learn, to grow, to excel, to be better, to be a better version of yourself. That's why I do it. There's a lot of other reasons why I do all the things that I do every day. But one of them is this. I don't want to be the remember when guy whenever I'm talking to people about my life, and that's all I have to share. I want to be able to share new things and share things that I'm struggling with or that I'm dealing with or I'm learning with, and trying to grow from those things. So, stuff like that. So anyways, guys, it's a great topic. Think about it. Let that kind of sit in your head for a little minute and for a little bit and think about these things to where like you were really good at or had your things under control, you were disciplined and now you're not. It's something I deal with as a coach all the time with students. It's always that's why they're walking into the school. They're looking for a change. They're looking for something new, something different to help them get back on track. And that's what my job is to do. That's what our job is to do as coaches, is to do that. And so that's what we do. And that's what these episodes are for. So remember when is the lowest form of conversation two people can have, or any group of people can have. Okay, you want to have new conversations of new things, of things that you're trying, learning, failing, making mistakes, getting better at, so that you can have these good conversations of things that you're conquering and overcoming nowadays versus back in the day. All right, guys, gotta go. Catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day. We'll see you.